Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so this is part 2, telling Dr. Chang, yes, to, reinstate the detectives. Let them, patrol the streets. Give back the detectives the streets. Once a detective take the streets, honestly, you're going to see how the murder rate drop. Because the criminals, the murderers, them don't leave them going, and them can't see the uniform police from afar. Them can't see the detective from afar. It's going to take them a while before them know the detective vehicle. And the detectives, them all use, them rotate vehicle from division to division, so you're able to catch them. And the detective is able, because of the modus operandi. The detective is trained, how to prevent and detect crime. So you understand. And the detective, them know how to navigate the system and get rid of the criminals. You understand? Don't allow the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization to con you guys anymore. They're the one that dismantle the police force, dismantle it. They defund and dismantle the police force, and they dismantle the justice system. Because these people, they don't know how to create jobs. All they know how to do is rob and create criminals. Yes, I am telling you that. I am from the belly of the beast, where Burry Boy and Feathermap is from. Jonestown. That's where criminality starts. And it was started by the PMP LGBTQ plus government when Michael Manley was Prime Minister. Yes, and Michael Manley took these criminals, took both criminals, and he took them on trips to Cuba. You understand? Official government trips. You understand? As if these criminals, they are part of the government, the Jamaican government, all because of their crimes that they had committed against the Jamaican people. So Michael Manley believed that he had owed them, so he took them on government trips. Criminals, murderers. So we don't want to go back to that time where criminals are allowed and revered and celebrated. Release the detectives on them so the detectives can take care of these criminals. You understand? Uniform police, most uniform police are not committed to the task that are not fighting crimes. Take the detective them out of the office, man. Make them go on the street, patrol. Make them take off them tie. Make them get for run down boy. Make them get for beat shot upon them and send them to the departure lounge. Yeah, man, because I was a detective. And that's how it is done. Get back the name brand detective, them boy live in a fear of losing their lives. And in time them kill one of our detective, you kill every member of their gang once them do it. Once them kill one of our police. That's how you have to do, like what Siaga did back then. So we'll continue the journey with part 2.
So firstly we went to Shetwood Primary School, where the 2 children who were killed yesterday came from that school, to speak to the principal and the teachers, interact with the kids for a little bit, just so that they know that we are here for them and that we understand the kind of grieving that they must be going through and shock at having 2 young children killed by a gunman yesterday. We then moved to Salt Spring because that's actually where it happened, and also there is a small school in Salt Spring that the police had adopted pretty much for the last 4.5 years, and that area has not had any violence there or any shootings for the last 4 years or so. And so it was quite traumatic for the young children at that school to have people shot just outside the school. We are obviously responding along with our military counterparts to what is happening in the St. James area widely, but more importantly in these communities. Having spoken to parents of both children, the JCF will provide counseling services from our chaplaincy branch.
Yes, so one of our loyal viewers and subscriber, who's a loyal viewer and subscriber to Politics Watch. So yeah, so the subscriber who's also a patron over here at the Jamaica Young Police channel, sent us a video in which we had listened it. Yes, we listened it in its entirety. About Sir P, tone towards what is going on in Jamaica with the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization not supporting the government in requesting the death penalty. They have been very, very sympathetic to criminals. That's how the PMP criminal organization is. So after listening it, we are kind of optimistic to see if this blogger is really going to join the fight on behalf of the Jamaican people, and not just not all about profit, as you understand, to show that he's a patriot. And if so be the case, we can start to celebrate from now. So they say help is on the way. So let's see. So we wanted to listen to one of our esteemed, commentator, Oral Tracey. He's a man who very, very jovial, you understand, serious things and turn it into joke. So he has addressing the issue in which the PMP has been defending the criminals, the killers, you understand. And we soon address Mark Golden. The PMP has been Donna Scott Matley. Yes, that's woman unconscionable, to say the least. So they said that help is on the way. So we want you to listen to Oral Tracey, and then we'll come back to address the meat of the matter.
There's a debate we are going in Jamaica. It anger me so much, me have to temper my speech and I temper my meds before me talk about it. It a go on in the House of Parliament. The legislator them a discuss it. And it a confuse me. It a deal with the serious matter of the punishment for capital murders in a Jamaica. For those who don't know what capital murders mean, capital murder are referred to the most egregious murder them. The murder them were premeditated and planned and executed. That are the wicked murder them. That another murder them where two man catch up in an argument and drunk and one man lick a man drop and lick him head. The matter the murder them when we mourn and weep and bawl about every day. Now apparently the government put forward this proposal and say them a look some minimum mandatory sentence for the perpetrators of capital murder in a Jamaica. Must be 50 years them say. And somehow the opposition find some way to oppose the sentence to them. Me can't understand it. Remember one time I tell you say Jamaican politicians not serious about for self-crime. See it here now a staring at the face. We know the political silly season. Local government election upon the horizon. The general election is somewhere in the distance I come. And opposition just oppose the oppose sake. But good God Almighty, some of them suck me and if you just leave it alone. can we agree and come to a consensus? So we have a crisis in terms of violent, murderous crime in Jamaica. Every time some 8-year-old get killed, or some woman get killed, or some children get killed, or some old people get killed, some innocent people get killed, them jump on the platform and them spout off some platitude. And now, the recommendation will come, if even the devil I recommend something to try and address the level of violent, brutal, and callous crime we have in Jamaica. And people that are supposed to be Jamaicans and look out for the interests of Jamaicans and find it in them heart with a straight face. And I tell you, say, the mandatory sentence for capital murder too much. One of them understand, say, what them a do is defend the people and we are kill children and innocent people and women in this country. Do they understand that effectively they are saying that the punishment is too harsh for the man them in Jamaica where kill off woman and picnic an 8-year-old and 10-month-old picnic? As politicians, more time when we just leave something alone, and just concede, and go to some other issue where they can argue upon, But in Jamaica, one of the most murderous places in the world, everybody with common sense, if you have a PhD or even a first degree, if you understand and realize and accept, so murderous crime in Jamaica, our number one problem. How if you go with the hypocrite self now and I try and make a case? So whatever, it is 50-year mandatory. How if you argue, say it's excessive? It should be 1,000 years. It should be 1,000,000 years.
Follow up on the updated penalties for murder. The increases are just too great and unreasonable. That's the position shared by opposition Senator Donna Scott Motley when the Joint Select Committee on the Criminal Justice Bill sat today. The contention, the minimum sentence for persons found guilty of murder, capital and non-capital. More from Nika Lewis.
Despite calls for harsher penalties for major crimes such as murders, capital and non-capital, policymakers appeared at loggerheads as to just what is suitable. The government members of the Joint Select Committee yielding to increased sentences of over 350%, and the opposition members seeking lenience.
Now, all I'm asking for is some kind of indication as to where all the concerns intersect. And I only close by saying, if you're sentencing me to 50 years, please hang me. Don't sentence me to 50 years in this situation in the prisons. Just hang me and let me get it over and done with. Because to me, that's a sentence worse than death.
That the public is saying a man who has taken a life don't deserve to enjoy too much of his life and in the society. And that is why when we look at the minimum mandatory, and I'm not saying that for non-capital murder, because non-capital murder has a rainbow of circumstances, okay? So that if members want to recommend a low minimum mandatory to be served for non-capital, it's a matter for members. But I would still maintain that for capital, that minimum 50 years, it should really be life without parole.
As the conversation raged on, the education minister weighed in, questioning the motive of those preaching rehabilitation.
I am just concerned that every time when lawmakers sit to consider sentences for persons who are guilty, that we continue to send this message of lenience. And that's not what the public wants at all. Somebody who has committed murder, the most egregious, you took away somebody else's life. Why are we even considering whether or not you should come back into society?
But opposition members of the committee sought to bolster their stance, adding they'll not be able to positively contribute to the proposal if there's no clarity or explanation of how the sentences are arrived at.
I'm not against an increase But as Senator Motley just said, I believe it is too much, and there is some confusion in terms of capital and non-capital that we really need to get right. For me, I'm not a legal mind. No, just a minute, Chairman. And we need to get it right for me to be able to make any kind of conscious decision in this matter. This matter is dealing with people's life. It is not anything that we can joke with. And
in the end, the members agreed to return to the discussion on the proposed minimum mandatory sentences for adults convicted of murder in Jamaica. Nika Lewis.
And them care about uno, all them care about them party and where them care me. A Jamaica, team Jamaica. So, hey, look here, man. Me I tell you, man. You say all them woman, man. Me I tell them, hey, believe you me, man. Sometimes you have to pray for your enemy, you know. You have to identify your enemy, them. When somebody come, when they come onto my life, man, no guy not supposed to negotiate that. I come talk about, say, boy, second life is somebody will kill me. Because them no experience, nobody for them get murder yet. Them no experience it, me experience it. So you watch, you listen, you decide.
I think 50 years is just too long. I do think 50, I don't know how the government came to that. I have been trying to search around for some data. I have been trying to look at the justification for this amount, and I cannot.
I help you a bit by saying how that was arrived at. The two alternatives were death or life without parole. But the reason you need to give some guidance to the stakeholders, if there is a plea of guilty, then you would not necessarily want to put life without parole.
So this woman has an experience that Philip Parlell has experienced, you know. And Philip Parlell is an elected member of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization which operates as a political party. She has never been elected to parliament. No one will elect her because she's not electable. As you can see, you know, you're chatting about data. Now, my people, Jonestown people, junglists, 50 years for a man to kill you, that's not what we used to when we were growing up. If a man kill you, we know say him for him neck for broke. And she has say 50 years is too much. Too much of who? 50 years is too much of the killer. That's why the murder rate is so high. We don't want no. If somebody kill anyone for me, I don't want him get no 50 years or she. I want them life. It's just that's why the murder rate. These are the people who create the environment for murders in the country, and because they are planning and having a genocide in the next election. You know, some of our viewers and subscribers in Jamaica saying that you know, our videos concerning this 50-year mandatory sentence of capital murder. They said that they cannot hear the volume on the TVs in Jamaica. I don't know why, and I can't answer it from where I'm at. So, as I said, one of our Patreon members says that you know, that your favorite blogger is coming out with something hard hitting against Prime Minister Andrew Wallace and Mark Golding. So we will, you know, to show us that he's a patriot and not a scammer. And we'd really welcome that. And look, and for him, you know, if he's really coming out hard hitting, because yes, you have to understand that, you know, in a fight, it's just that, as for me, being a former detective on the street, you're in a shootout or anything like that, and you call control. You call control and you ask for backup. So you're there during the shootout and you know that backup is coming in. One thing with the gunmen, them, you know, only in East Kingston or West Kingston, the gunman them will back up the gunman them. So that's why when they're dealing with these criminals, they have to just eliminate them, preemptive strike, yes. So they say backup is on its way. And yeah, and the first thing with the backup, you know, should be showing you Mark Golden marching with known murderer and killer Danville Palmer. And he's supposed to give you in a chronological order and show you that the PNP LGBTQ plus is a criminal organization supporting criminals, murderers, and defending them. For too long, he has been ignoring him because they try to recruit us, you know, the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, 3 times. And the last time they used his name, yes, Politics Watch, his name as to entice us to join the movement according to them. But they don't call it movement, they call it struggle. And then you hear somebody use that word, you know that somebody will go way back from in the 70s, PMP talk, struggle. So that's why we said that, and then they were highlighting the things that I was doing that he wasn't touching. So they were telling us that he's one of them, and them just want me to come aboard, and why ever abandon the party, and the party has done so much for my family and stuff like that. I told him that my soul, I have a conscience and I cannot subscribe to what they're doing because, and I am not going to lie to the Jamaican people, I'm just going to tell them the truth, and the truth on the guilty. And they, you know, just the same way as they were trying, the drug dealer from England, Liquor Bigger, was trying to buy the video, and they want to pay £10,000. Whether they would pay it or not, I just want to find out. I'm trying to find out if I am just in it for money. So sometimes you just have to be careful, you know. So I just turn them down because I am not for sale. And we notice that your favorite, he has been very, very, very silent on the matter, all the criminality that you see that the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization have been supporting. So we applaud the gesture that, you know, is coming. So we'd like to see it when it happens. So we said, are you a patriot? Are you a patriotic Jamaican like me? Yeah, like me, Christopher Porter. Are you tired of the corruption and criminal enablers in our beloved country? Well, you are not alone. Yeah, man, my name is Christopher Porter, and I am the narrator of Jamaica Young Police Channel. And, you know, one of our proud subscriber and Patreon member of the Jamaica Young Police Channel and Politics Watch. In this thought-provoking video, we delve deep into the fundamental question: who's a patriot? Join us on a journey where we uncover the true essence of patriotism, shedding light on what it means to be a patriot in today's world. So we explore the diverse perspective and values that define patriotism, from love for one's country to dedication to improving society, through captivating narratives, interviews, and historical flashbacks. We contemplate the struggles and sacrifices of individuals who epitomize the spirit of patriotism. Discover the untold stories of those who have fought tirelessly for justice, equality, and the greater good of their nation. From the heroes who defend their homeland on the front lines, yes, to the unsung champions who work behind the scenes. These true patriots inspire and challenge our understanding of what it truly means to love and serve our country. So through this enlightening voyage, we aim to ignite discussion, encourage reflection, and foster a deeper appreciation for enduring values that our patriots embody. Join us in our quest to unveil the multifaceted nature of patriotism and gain a renewed sense of what it means to be a patriot in the 21st century. Yes, if you haven't subscribed to the Jamaica Young Police as yet, subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content that explore diverse topics and spark engage in conversations. Yes, click on the thumbs up button. Yeah, thumbs up the video so that it can expand to others. Share the video. Yeah, share the video with your friends, your neighbor, your co-worker, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your side chick, and even your neighbor. Share it. Knowledge is power. Share it with them. Comment below. Join the channel. Yeah, you join the channel right on YouTube. You'll be able to see videos that others on YouTube who have subscribed to the channel cannot see unless you join the channel. Join the Patreon. When you join the Patreon, there are videos on Patreon that are not on the YouTube channel because of the rules and regulation that YouTube, you have to abide by YouTube policies, or else your channel will get an hit. So to avoid it, we have the Patreon, and you'll be able to see several videos, many videos, videos about the killing of Rifle, video about the killing of Douglas Chambers, the JUTC chairman, and also there's several other videos about all kind of murder, solve and unsolved, and we name the people and persons who are involved. So moving on. So I'm here today to send a powerful message. Help is coming, yes. Together we can expose the politicians who are defending murderers like Danville Palmer. Yes. So it will be welcoming for Sir P to use his platform and show the Jamaican people that Mark Golding is a criminal enabler. That's why they are defending the murderers. I'm going to show you that Mark Golding is a liar. So it's time to take back Jamaica from these criminal enablers, supporters, and social interventions freaks like the Lisa Anna. Yeah, she's a narcissistic and a pathological liar talking about mental health. And she have been hammering in that. And I don't know how, not even in America, them do this madness. Jamaica is a third world country, the murder capital for the world. And we have these mad people, these wicked people, talking about mental health. Really? So if the rumors are true, we eagerly await Sir P's video exposing Mark Golding marching with this known murderer. We need every citizen to see the truth. We need to stand united against those who protect and defend killers. Friends, we are at a crisis level. We need all hands on deck. Together we can bring justice to the criminals who roam our streets freely. We can hold accountable those who disregard the nefarious activities. Let's imagine a Jamaica where the departure lounge is full with killers, not innocent lives lost. Let's envision a nation where true patriots like you and me rise and make a difference. Join me in this fight. Yeah man, subscribe to Jamaica Young Police channel. Together we can expose the criminal enabler and support true patriots. Let's lighten the darkness and bring hope to our beautiful Jamaica. As we bring you the story of true Jamaican patriot, we just want you to know the urgency cannot be stressed enough. It's time to take back Jamaica from these criminal enablers and social intervention freaks. You know, that's what the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is all about. Always defending criminals, always defending murderers. They are the one that dismantled the justice system. Before now, in 1989, when I was a young police officer, there was no classification of murder. It's the PMP that did it, and guess what? The JLP went along with them, but not when Edward Seaga was Prime Minister. When Edward Seaga was the opposition leader and the PMP were the government, he never go along with them for them to change murder, to give murderers any slack. Yes. Because he know that majority of the murderers in Jamaica were PMP LGBTQ plus gunmen. So he wasn't supportive of that. It's Bruce Golding. It's when Bruce Golding took over the party, that's when everything, the PMP and him, they start dismantling the justice system. Because if you have a person who's a criminal supporter and enabler, what do you expect? So they say help is on the way, so we want to see. Yeah man, they say help is on the way via Politics Watch. So they're saying he's not a scammer but a Jamaican patriot like you, Sir Porter. And we eagerly wait for it. It will be like an control on space 4 on space 7 and control say go ahead, and we say yes control, we need shootout. We need we're in a shootout Diagla Road and Walton Park Road. Yes, 1 man down and two are still engaging. Need help. You understand? So we have, whilst we are talking to them on the radio, we are beat it. So them say help is on the way. So let's see if help is really on the way. The first help we say is Oral Tracey, and thanks Oral Tracey for highlighting the problem. We know that most of the bloggers them afraid of it because it's hot potato. Them afraid if you offend politicians, and some of them afraid of them because them know say the PMP LGBTQ plus is a criminal organization, and them know say for them gunman them we kill them. But we we're not afraid of nobody. We know say one life we have, and we're glad for the training we will receive a Yakima in Washington. Because we are sharpshooter, we are marksman, and we can continue on and on. 1 shot, 1 kill. Yes, and which part will live them can't come, which part will live either. So we don't fear no guy. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel, out.